Are your business cards producing more business when you hand them out? If not, it's time to make a change. Today's video, I'm going to show you some of the best real estate business cards I've seen that will help you produce more business. Take a look. Hey everyone, Kevin Smullin with 2Q Lead Generation Strategies. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome. What we're all about is helping real estate agents just like you generate more leads, set more appointments, and close more deals. So if that is what you're after, more leads, appointments, deals, this is the place to be. Please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as part of our community. Before I get going in today's video, just one quick note down below. In the description, you will find a link for our free Facebook Masters class. It is chock full of information of our best practices, everything that we do to do those things, generate leads, set appointments, close deals. So make sure you go check that out. It's totally free, absolutely time well spent doing that. Now, in today's video, what we're talking about is how to improve your business card so that it's generating more leads for you. So easiest way to kind of talk about this is just to pull up some examples and kind of talk through this. So I would be willing to bet that if you were to pull out your business card right now, it's going to be very similar to what you see on the screen here. It's going to have most of you are going to have a picture of you on it. If you don't have a picture of you on your business card, that's a huge missed opportunity. We want to make sure that's on there. You'll normally have your brokerage logo, all of your contact information, and for the most part, that is exactly what you've got. And so I'd be willing to bet that as you hand out these business cards to people, in most cases, they probably don't hold on to it. They'll look at it, they'll toss it, and that's kind of the end of it. So what I want to share with you today is a different strategy, a different approach to business cards so that your business card actually turns into a lead generation machine. It's something that you're actually producing business from. So what we want to do is we want to design the business card a little bit different. You've got to stop thinking about being a real estate agent and start thinking as a marketer. How can I get more people interested in what I have to offer, in my message, in my services? And we want to design our business card around that concept. So here is a different alternative of a business card that I would recommend. So some critical components of it. Sure, it's a business card, so you want to make sure you've got your name, your brokerage, all of that. You can throw on a logo here. I know those two don't match. I just threw one on. But again, you can have everything on there to make it perfectly compliant. I'm not suggesting that you do anything that's not compliant. That's not the message here. So do what you need to do to be compliant, but there's a couple extra elements that I recommend adding. Number one, I highly recommend adding a headline up here we want to add a headline up here at the top of the business card. So you can see the headline here, own a home without a down payment. See, we want to start thinking about this in terms of your ideal client. So let's say that you work with first-time home buyers. That's somebody you do a lot of work with. This would be a business card geared towards those people. So the critical components are up here. We're focusing on a problem that most of those people have. They probably want to own a home, the first-time buyers, but they're probably not able to have the money for the down payment. That's a very common problem for that group of people. So by addressing it up here at the headline, the moment they see my business card, I've instantly got their attention. Pretty cool. Down here below, this is usually wasted space. On a lot of business cards, this lower section is blank or there's just not much there. So I've got a subheadline here, frustrated that you can't save the down payment? See the backside for a special offer. They're going to be going, what? There's an offer? There's something they're going to do that this agent can do to help me with that? That's going to be one of those key things. I've also got a testimonial right underneath the photo. See, a lot of times when people put the photo on here, it's just like this example where I show you here, where the photo is like from top to bottom. Well, if we shrink that photo just a little bit, that creates a little bit of space that we can use down here at the bottom for a testimonial. And a testimonial is just social proof. You know how today, when people shop for something online, whether it's Amazon or Walmart or something, they're checking out the reviews to make sure it's credible. Well, we want to make sure that people view you as credible from the very get-go, and so we can control that process by putting a short little testimonial right here. Right? So here we've added a testimonial that was geared towards someone that we worked with that was a first-time buyer. So Jane helped me buy a home without a down payment. I didn't think it was possible. Thank you. Right? So look at it from the prospect's point of view. You're touching one of my pain points immediately. Own a home without a down payment. Right? You are offering a solution and showing people that you can do it, and then providing testimonial. You've got my attention, and then by drawing my attention to, hey, see the back side of my card for the offer, you're drawing me in even more. I'm going to turn that over, and that's where this really becomes a lead generation machine. See, if you are the typical real estate agent with a card like this, if you took out your card right now and you flipped it over, and on the back side, I'd be willing to bet on the back side of your card is one of three things. With most cards that I see, either number one, it's blank. I will tell you that is a huge missed opportunity. The second thing that you probably have on the back of your card is your brokerage logo. You also have it on the front, but you didn't know what to put on the back or the template from your office just came that way. And so you've got the logo on the back of your card as well. Again, wasted opportunity. Has nothing to do with compliance. It's on the front of the card. You don't need it in both places to be compliant. And the third thing that you probably have on the back of your card, if it's not one of those two, is a little phrase that's something to the effect of, the greatest compliment you could ever give me would be a referral. So all three of those are a mistake in my opinion. The reason why I believe all three of those things to be a mistake is, number one, if it's blank, problem is missed opportunity. Number two, if it's the brokerage logo, again, missed opportunity. You don't need that for compliance. It's on the front of the card. And the third one, the greatest compliment you could ever give me would be a referral. The reason why I believe that is a huge mistake is, think about who you're handing business cards to. The person that you're handing a business card to is not someone that already knows you, who likely will refer you. You're handing that card to someone, in most cases, that you're meeting for the first time. What reason do they have to refer you? And the answer is none, right? They're meeting you just for the first time. They have no reason to refer you at all. So to ask for a referral on the back of your card, it is a strategic mistake, because those are not the people who are going to refer you. What I prefer doing with the back of the card instead is using that as a way of generating a lead, right? I want to create an opportunity to where they're getting some kind of something from me. So you'll notice here, it's the back of the card for that example that I was just showing you. So attention renters who want to buy a home. Do you want to buy a home but don't have the down payment? This free report shows 5 ways to buy a home so you can stop wasting money on rent today. Get your copy here, and then giving them a link on the website to where they can go. So if you've got a buyer's guide, a seller's guide, a free video, a free CMA, whatever it is that you offer as a next step to get people involved, that's what should go on the back of your card. We want to strategically give people a reason to take that next step with you. And you'll find that if you offer something valuable on the back of your card, not only will people take you up on it, but they'll hold on to that card for a longer period of time, because their perception is that card is a lot more valuable than the regular business card. So I highly recommend taking some time and being way more thoughtful and way more strategic about something that you're already using for your business card, right? Instead of just leaving the back blank or having your logo or asking for a referral, put something that offers value. Give something to people. Give them that reason to engage and go the next step with you, and let them see that you are completely different than all of the other agents out there. See, the way that you use your business card can be an instant separator in the real estate industry. Because again, think about most of your competition. They're making the same mistakes that I'm talking about on this video. So by doing something slightly different, Not only is your card going to stand out and get held onto, but people's perception of you will be elevated. They will realize that you are a cut above what the typical real estate agent is. So give these principles a try, modify your business card, and watch the results. Now, if you found that helpful, take a split second, click that thumbs up button down below. We appreciate your support. That is a signal to YouTube that you found our information valuable. And so more people who click on that, the more YouTube recognizes it's good content and they show it to more people. So if we've helped you, help us in return. Click that button. We appreciate your support. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. Down below, you'll find the subscribe button. Right next to it, there is a bell notification. If you click on that, you'll be notified every time we put out brand new content. And we put out brand new content like this every single week. Also, if you are curious about the marketing services that we provide, the done-for-you marketing that we do, especially with a lot of social media marketing, down in the description below, you will find a link to our website with more information about that program. That is it. Make it a great week. Keep absolutely crushing it in your real estate business. If we can help, let us know. Otherwise, we will see you on the next video. Take care.